Japan has signed a new defense agreement with the U.S. designed to make their alliance more robust. The new agreement is worrying many Japanese. They fear it will erode their pacifist constitution. To explain, here's our Tokyo contributor, Toshi Maeda.
The United States and Japan say they are modernizing the two countries' defense alliance to cope with new security threats in the Asia-Pacific region, with Japan possibly taking a greater role. Currently, the United States is committed to defend Japan in case Japan comes under military attack. However, Japanese forces are not technically allowed to defend U.S. forces unless Japanese forces themselves come under direct attack. That's because Japan's constitution denies its right to engage in so-called collective self-defense. Or at least that's how successive Japanese governments have interpreted the nation's supreme law. But in this revision, Prime Minister Shinzo Abe is trying to get this interpretation changed so that the alliance would be, according to US and Japanese officials, more balanced and effective. This Twitter user in Japan said the revision will be good as it will be deterrence against China. The government should advertise it a lot. This Japanese blogger posted on the internet, "I'm in favor of implementing collective self-defense. Japan will send its troops to defend the US, and the US will send its troops to defend Japan. They should never send troops for purposes other than that." But public opinions are divided over the Abe revisions. The liberal newspaper, the Asahi, found 59% are opposed to collective self-defense, while polls taken by conservative newspapers such as the Yomiuri and the Sankei showed the almost opposite results. This blogger says, "What scares me most is that Abe's government is rapidly and single-handedly changing the state of Japan and its pacifism, and transforming Japan from a Pacific country to a militaristic one, without clearly explaining to the public, without getting enough understanding or support, and without even bothering to revise Article 9 of the Constitution." The war-renouncing Article 9 has been the backbone of Japan's pacifist constitution since the end of World War II. The news of the United States and Japan upgrading their security alliance was met with criticism in China. In the Readers' Forum of the China Daily newspaper, people made comments such as, "Provocative cooperation. It means they have agreed to raise tension in the region to a higher level." And, "All countries should be on high alert of unrepentant Japanese and her aggression. History repeats itself." While the news upset the Chinese, it confused the South Koreans. This blog about South Korean politics reads, "Unlike China, which immediately criticized the US and Japan, South Korea is agonizing, feeling sandwiched between its alliance with the US and anti-Japanese sentiment in the country." Japan says it will also re-examine the legal basis for expanding its defense budget and strengthening its capability of defending its territory. Washington and Tokyo will revise their defense guidelines by the end of next year. I am Toshi Maeda in Tokyo for LinkAsia.
US airwaves, a global channel of uncompromising stories. World news, documentaries, entertainment, and culture. Link TV, connecting you to the world. For more information, visit linktv.org.